and welcome back to the stream. It is Thursday evening. This has been one of the most stressful work days of my life. I spent all of this week and all of today in back-to-back meetings and putting together a budget forecast for the organization. But the day is over, and I finally get to play some games. So I missed Tuesday's Sonic Forces stream because Kaylee and I had gone out to the theater to watch a film called Angel's Egg. And if you've never heard of this, this is a 1985 really artsy animated film. The story was written by Mamoru Oshii, whom you might know from Ghost in the Shell, and Yoshitaka Amano, who was also the art director. After making this, Yoshitaka Amano went on to join Square Enix and drew all of the box art for all of the Final Fantasy games. You can kind of see that in just the way this is lovingly styled. As I mentioned, it's a very artsy film. I think I saw this once when I was 14, and I did not understand it in the slightest. So I was hopeful that this time I could watch it again and possibly get some more out of it. And I was still completely freaking lost. Basically, the only plot that it actually offers you is that it's based on an allegory of Noah's Ark. Apparently, it's fabled that the bird inside the egg is a rebirth of the bird that Noah released to seek out land, and nobody knows what happened to it. But both of these characters have like really bad amnesia. They don't talk a whole lot. They don't really connect very well. The whole landscape is post-apocalyptic, and yeah, there's just. So I looked up some analyses of the film, and not only could nobody else really make sense of it, but Mamoru Oshii himself said he doesn't know what the movie is about. So, I mean, not only is the author dead, but the author is an amnesiac drunk. So it's just one of those things that it just carries you along. It makes you feel things, I guess, and you get to look at Yoshitaka Amano's beautiful art. I mean, this is just fabulous, and the scenes were just a beauty to behold. But anyways, I don't have a whole lot planned for tonight. As I mentioned, I'm very stressed out today, so I'm just going to play some dulls. This is a how to put it. I occasionally watch Northern Lion, and every now and then Nightbot will post like a broad variety of dull games for him to play. So I've got all of them queued up, and I'm going to go through them one by one. And then after this is all done, I'm going to boot up Grapple Dog, which is a very fun action platformer that I've been playing since last week. So this is framed.wtf, and I believe I'm supposed to guess what movie this is from. It doesn't look like Fear and Loathing from Las Vegas, but I'm going to guess that. Okay, it's not. Let's see. I don't know who this is. I'm gonna say Goodfellas. It's not Goodfellas. I feel like I've seen this guy before, but I still have no clue what the movie is. So we're just gonna go Pulp Fiction. Okay. Again, no clue. They don't even have Clerks here. How about Hustlers? Yeah, no, I'm just completely lost. I have no clue what this is. The answer was Go. I've never seen Go before. Top 10 guesses. Last Vegas. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Girl Interrupted. I think I've seen I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I've seen Scream. Um, which I know it's pretty old, but Scream was one of the original horror movie parodies, which was also a played straight horror movie, and very, very good. Highly recommended. And if you ever want to watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, that'll give you a decent insight into what it's like to be on various drugs. Okay, so that was a bust. How about the Daily Dozen Trivia? Tap a square, guess an answer, and repeat. Uh, we're gonna do television, grocery products. Let's do grocery products. Founded in 1872 in New York and now produced by Kraft, this brand of cream cheese shares the same name as a major U.S. city, Philadelphia. Okay, television. 1988, Aaron Sorkin created this cult favorite ABC dramedy that follows the fictional Sports Center-like show starring Peter Krause, Josh Charles, and Felicity Huffman. 1998, Aaron Sorkin. Dramedy, Sports Center. And the only one that really fits that bill is, well, there, I really don't know. Letterkenny. No. Uh, The Daily Show. Okay, no. Nope, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Chinese military known for writing The Art of War. That one's easy. Sun Tzu. Which, I feel like enough has been said about Sun Tzu, but like everyone thinks that it's a guide to like achieving victory in military tactics, right? It includes such insights as always leave your enemy an avenue for escape, because that will absolutely destroy their morale. If they can see that there's a path for them to escape, then they will always be second guessing, like, how important is this battle to me really? But also, you do need to feed your troops on occasion. Don't discount how important food is to troop morale. Identify the two celebrities mashed up in this photo. I mean, one of them looks the frame, the hair especially is reminding me of somebody, but I wouldn't be able to place it. Dustin Hoffman. And let's see. Why do I want to say Whoopi Goldberg? That does not look like Whoopi Goldberg. Eva Mendes. No? Thus. Okay, fair enough. Classic children's playground game. This is... Oh. Hannibal Buress. Hannibal Buress. Ed Helms, Jake Johnson, Jeremy Renner, Rashida Jones. Classic children's playground game. Foursquare? No. That 2018 comedy. I bet I haven't seen this. 12 Angry Men. Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All there's left to do is run. It's a love story. Baby, just say yes. Um, I'm just gonna say love story. Okay, it was love story. All right, so we got three of them at the very least. Okay, I don't care about those. Celebrity mashup. It was Amy Poehler and Brad Garrett. I've heard of Amy Poehler, but I've never heard of uh, Brad Garrett. Sports Night. Okay, and this was Tag. Okay, fair enough. I don't think I even saw promos for Tag. I'm one of those people where like uh, I don't watch advertisements and I don't have television and I there's no way for regular culture to enter my feed, so I'm not surprised by that. Connections. Let's do connections. Diaper, diaper pin, diaper. Wings. Um, Four face figure mast. Okay, let's do mast, bow aft, deck. These are things you would find on a boat. Let's try that. Okay, that's one away. Mast, deck, aft, bow. The face of a boat, the wings of a boat, deck. No, I don't know. Let's think of something else. Figure, amount, value, price. That one's easy. Password, fingerprint. We've got ways of identifying, and pin. Okay, fore, bow, aft, and arrow. These are all the front of a ship. No. So arrow is not correct. Mast and deck, maybe. Right, what was it we had before? We had fore, bow. I think this is what we had before, right? Deck, fore, aft, bow. What are the wings of a ship? I don't think that's right. How about the other way? Diaper, arrow. Wings. There's usually something stupid like blank and then the word. Uh, Chicken wings, chicken jockey. Bow, arrow, wings. The aft. Mast. Nope. Parts of a ship. Aft deck, fore, mast. Features of a cartoon Cupid. Okay, fair enough. Next up, we have global game. Guess which country it is, using as few guesses as possible. Okay. All right, we're gonna start at Nepal. Closest border, 3,000 miles. So we're actually not that far off already. We could go Vietnam. Well, actually, how far is 3,000 miles? Right, to go from Pennsylvania to Michigan is about like 400 miles. So we could try Vietnam. Vietnam is cooler. Vietnam is cooler than Nepal, I'll admit. Okay, how about Austria? Austria is very warm. 790 miles. So we can go into the Balkans. How about Latvia? 145 miles. We're getting quite close. Belarus. Okay, not Belarus. How about, so it goes Norway, Sweden, Finland, right? It was Finland! Yeah! Yeah, Finland! Cha! 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 Hey! Alright, box office game. Guess the top 5 movies in the U.S. domestic box office for the given weekend. Okay. Paramount Pictures, 8 million. Is it going to give me the year? This was for a given week, huh? The given weekend. Hit plus to find hints, trade in points to reveal them. Okay. So, week 1, something got 8 million and reached the top. Right. No, that's not how to read this. What? Anyways, Paramount Pictures, 8 million in the first week. No, Paramount Pictures. Screw it, Men in Black. Men in Black 1. Okay. Let's get a hint. Tagline, genre, actors, budget, final gross, director. Give me the tagline. There's a little of him in all of us. Osmosis Jones. Not Osmosis Jones. Give me the actor, Paul Hogan. That's not helpful. Give me the director, Peter Feynman. That's not helpful. Okay, I don't know. How about the next game? The next movie? For some, it's the last real taste of innocence and the first real taste of life. Alright, I don't like this game. Let's move on. Cost total. So we're going to guess how much a McCormick Gourmet Organic Cinnamon Stick jar will cost. 8 ounces, and that looks like... I'm going to say that's about... $7. Okay, it's lower than 7. How about $4.99? How about $5.99? All right, it was $5.99. Connect these two movies, movie to movie, Until Dawn to Clifford the Big Red Dog. Again, this is not helpful in the slightest. So I am just not very good at this kind of game. John Cleese. Okay, well we can get to John Cleese pretty easily actually. I just have to recognize any one of these guys. Ella Rubin. The Idea of You, The Sweet East, The Rewrite. Let's just go to The Rewrite. Hugh Grant, Marissa Tomei. Marissa Tomei is a big hitter. J.K. Simmons, I feel, was in a lot of stuff. Nicole Patrick. Okay, there's a lot of actors here. Sean Patrick McGowan. I'm gonna go Marissa Tomei was in Pulp Fiction. She was in a Quentin Tarantino movie. That's helpful. Spider-Man. Spider-Man, one of the Spider-Men will do it. Was it No Way Home that had John Cleese in it? This is a game called Movie to Movie. I'm supposed to jump through actors/directors to get from Until Dawn to Clifford the Big Red Dog, which I think I can do very shortly. Let's try Spider-Man No Way Home. And then from there, John Cleese should be the what you call it, the guy at the Italian restaurant. Is he not here? Do I have the wrong Spider-Man? Was it Far From Home? Okay, there's Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man Far From Home. Give me John Cleese. Give me John Cleese. There's J.K. Simmons again, so we can actually get there faster. Oh, come on. I'm certain that he was in here. I am doing all right. It's been, like I said, it's been a long day, and a few weeks ago, my partner and I went to took a road trip to France actually, because Evo 2025 was being held in France, and she plays a lot of fighting games. Her game of choice is Guilty Gear, and she wound up placing number 33 in the world, which is really exciting. Come on, I'm sure we can do this. Anyways, John Cleese. We'll go the other direction. Wait, wasn't? Yeah, there he is, John Cleese. Clifford the Big Red Dog, Monty Python. Huh. That's so weird. Like I'm 1000% certain. I'm gonna look this up. John Cleese, Spider-Man. He was in Spider-Man 3, which was 2007. Okay, so we'll go there. No way, they don't have hits. This is so strange. That's like, that is my big play. Like, Like he legit was in Spider-Man 3, and they're saying that he wasn't the French maitre d'. This game is bullshit. Okay, well, screw it, screw it, screw it. Guess the game. Hmm. I don't think I've played this. Haunt E. I've never even seen it. That's pretty cool. Let's try a different one. Ooh. Is this that's not Zelda 2. Is this Kid Icarus? We can try. No, it's not Kid Icarus. Is this Contra? Is this Master Blaster? Is this Metal Gear? Is this Sea Soldier? Soldier Universal Soldier? Oh God, I've seen this. I've seen this guy, Bionic Commando. Yes, we got it, Bionic Commando. I've never played it, but I very much remember this grapple hook guy. So I have a 3 day a week schedule. Mondays I play Factorio, um, and I've gotten to Vulcanus in Factorio. This is actually my third attempt to beat the game, because I tend to like make my base designs get very out of hand, I should say. Um, but this time I'm taking my time with it. I'm only playing for about 2 hours a week, and that controls my mania a little bit. On Tuesdays, I've been chunking through some Sonic games. I started with Sonic 06 and Shadow the Hedgehog, because those are two games that I skipped over in my quest to beat all the modern games. And the last one that I need to play is Sonic Forces. Once I have that done, then I can finally go on to the real game that I want to play, which is Shadow Generations. Because I feel like I did not really experience Shadow's story when I was growing up, but now I have, and I feel like I've got a feel for the guy. So going into Shadow Generations, I'm really excited for it. This doesn't look like any game I've played. How about Subnautica? Franchise Subnautica. Below zero? Okay, sick. Guess the audio, guess the book, guess the movie, guess the logo. Okay, we'll try guess the logo. And Thursdays I play just variety streams. I play a lot of like platformers, rhythm games, action arcade games. I in another life I used to be really into RPGs and adventure games, but nowadays I just don't really have the time for it. And it doesn't make for very good stream content, because what tends to happen is I'll just like read out what the characters are saying and not really contribute very much besides that. Let's say this is the no, this that's not PlayStation. How about Bandai Namco? Oh, I skipped it. How about V Shoujo? V. Amazon Prime Video. No? Um, hmm. That's not helpful. Vox Media? Okay, fair enough. Guess the house. Oh, so we have to guess how expensive this house is going to be. Okay, so it's in Southgate, Kentucky. No, Southgate, Ohio, which is not that far from Cincinnati. My parents lived in Dayton, Ohio, for a few years. Basically, as soon as me and my brother went off to college, they were finally like, "Let's get the fuck out of here. We're going deep into red territory, so we can get away from the damn libs." But anyways, Southgate. And this is the house, no? Like it looks quite nice. I'm gonna guess 315. Okay, it's lower than that. How about 280? Lower than that. How about 230? Higher than that. How about 250? All right, 255. How'd I end up with the pink tuber? Well, I actually drew this. I'm not that good an artist. This pink tuber took me about 60 hours to draw, and I really obsessed over every single line to get it looking like sort of decent. Um, like let's see if yeah, like I could show you my Marcy badge. I just have to pull something up and then make a new source for it. Like that, and then new window capture. Oops. Nope. There we go. So that's my Marcy badge. um, Marcy McAdams, known as the baby fur badge queen. Um, this cost me about $70 at Anthrocon, and this was just my icon for the longest time, and I decided after 2 months of streaming that I need to actually put some time and make something that looks, you know, something that's a little more presentable for Twitch, and I'm really happy with this. The software that I use is called RahiTuber. I tried PingTuber, I tried ViatoTube, and another one that I can't recall the name of. But RahiTuber has a very slick interface and a lot of customization features. So I'm very happy with it. Like the head bounces, the tail wiggles, and the tail flame is just 6 versions of the same fire, just drawn slightly different. So I'm quite happy with it. All right, the next game on deck is Game.dles. Looks like we've got a bunch of different options. Week of Legend of Zelda. All right, let's do Legend of Zelda. This is that is Breath of the Wild, is it not? That looks like Wind Waker HD. My favorite part of it, I don't know. I like the little tufts of fur that I've added in places. I feel like you either get a lot of floof in traditional furry art, but baby fur artists and baby fur art commissioners tend to just kind of have smooth looking fur. And like maybe they'll have some spikes on the head or the hair, but they don't really focus too much on like fur in other places. So I think breaking up the outline a little bit makes it look a little more sensory. I also like the pause. I I experimented with a different version where I'm kind of holding the controller like further down, but I didn't like how the thumbs were prominent and visible. The having the pause just makes it look a little more cartoony for me. Um, so a baby fur is it's the intersection between ABDL and furry. I'm going to assume that you know what furries are, but the principal feature of furries is that we, by default, engage in each other's fantasies and we validate each other's identities, right? So there's a lot of queer, there's a lot of play in it, and it's very autistic as well. Um, if you combine this with the desire to shed responsibility and just kind of exist as yourself, without the moral strictures of maturity and responsibility. You just have some time to yourself to like play some games or like eat chicken nuggets and watch Pink Fong. You can do that. And this is not Wind Waker. This might be Phantom Hourglass. Um, it is Phantom Hourglass. Okay. And um, everybody's idea of what we call little space is different. Um, so, like, some people will Link to the Past, perhaps. Yes, it was. Some are into diapers. Some are kid furs and just want to like hang out and do skateboarding stuff and like obsess over stick fighting animations. Um, and others are really into like going deeper into like the baby brain state, um, where like you forget how to read, you forget numbers, and you just kind of feel your feelings very strongly, and you become very emotionally needy. And it's a very cathartic release, and it's very fun to to dive that deep into the brain state. Um, I definitely um, like in my private life, I really enjoy that kind of deep headspace, hypnotic state, almost. Um, but in public, I'm still a little too self-conscious to actually engage in that. There are other baby first streamers on the Little Space team um, who seem able to go into that headspace kind of on command, like Milk Moo Toby and what's the other one? Puddle Goes Splash. He has a Twitch channel redeem that you just like you click it and it plays a crinkle noise and he'll just go diapers. It's really really funny. This one's cheating. That's just Link's Awakening. D X. Oh, new. This is Four Swords Adventures. Which one is this? Hmm. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is Faces of Evil. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh god, it's horrible! It's horrible! It's the Wands of Gamelon. Oop, the Wand of Gamelon. Got me on the F. What's FYP? Front page? First ABDL streamer. Well, I appreciate it. I tried to. Ooh, this one was I think this is Seasons, Oracle of Seasons. Yeah, I played Oracle of Ages and Seasons a few years back, and it was so good. Like if you've ever played Link's Awakening, try the Oracle games. They're so much fun. I'm gonna say this one is Wind Waker. Oh, this one is Link Between Worlds. This is fun, and this is going to be Majora's Mask. Oh, it's not. It's Link's Awakening DX. This one is Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. This, oh, is this the original Zelda? It kind of looks like a sword. I'm trying to remember if Link's Adventure has a sword in it. I think this is just The Legend of Zelda. Yep, it is. It's a shield, not a sword. This one is Majora's Mask 3D. Who is this fella? Surely not. Surely not. Calamity. Oh, Cadence of Hyrule. Ah, jeez. This is going to be Wind Waker standard, right? No? Wind Waker HD? That is not Four Swords Adventure. That is Minish Cap. I almost want to say this is Twilight Princess. But something... Is it the Oracle of Ages? Okay, it is. Yeah, it's been so long. I didn't remember the principal villains. This one's tickling the brain pan. Is this Twilight Princess? This one's Majora's Mask. 3D. No, it's standard. This one is Skyward Sword. That's Adventures of Link. Alright, we're close to the end on this one. Is this Wind Waker? No, that's a harp. Where does a harp feature? This Skyward Sword HD? No? Ocarina of Time 3D? Oh, that was beast. That was a beast guess. This is going to be Spirit Tracks. And that's Skyward Sword. No, not Skyward Sword. Is that Tears of the Kingdom? And lastly, Twilight Princess. Hooray! All right, let's go back to Game.dles and see if we can get something. Guess the game by its specifications. All right. All right, let's start with Earthbound. So none of these systems, none of these genres. So it's one of these genres, and it's going to be way later. It's a single-player in-house game by one of these. So it could be a Kirby game. We can try Kirby Air Ride themes. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Okay, it's on the Switch. It's only on the Switch. It's or it's on the Switch too. Action Fantasy 2022, third person, by either Nintendo or HAL Laboratory. It's third person, wrong franchise and saga. Okay. So possibly a Switch 2 game developed by Nintendo then. Um, and it's going to be Fantasy. Fantasy 2022. It was the same year as Kirby and the Forgotten Land, though, so that's big. Third person. Um, Clue in 3 attempts. Somehow it's hard to think of. Somehow it's really hard once I've actually got some clues to like narrow down what my next best guess should be. Let's say Pikmin 4. Okay, it's on the Switch. It's action and fantasy. As one or more clues are correct, but not all. But it's publisher and developer. So it was published by Nintendo, and developed by somebody else. And it's not going to be Metroid Other M. It's not developed by Nintendo, so it can't be Mario Odyssey, surely. Also, didn't Odyssey come out in like 2019? 2017, yeah. What else we got? How about Zelda Breath of the Wild? Also 2017. Okay. Show the clue. That's not helpful. Hack and slash beat 'em up? Okay. Vampire Survivors. No, it's not gonna be Vampire Survivors. Hyrule Warriors, wrong franchise and saga. Right, third person, published by Nintendo for the Switch. Action, hack and slash beat 'em up. In-house engine. Not Sonic Frontiers. And if it's only it's a Switch exclusive is the other thing. What was that one? It was like the Wonderful 101. That was a Wii U title, wasn't it? I didn't actually play that many Switch games. I don't know. I think I'm gonna give up on this. It was Bayonetta. Bayonetta 3 specifically. All right, fair enough. Puck Doku. I don't play soccer. I don't play hockey. Not into it. Movie Grid. Jack Black comedy. All right. Pick of Destiny. Three or more word title with Jack Black. How about School of Rock? Released from 2005 to 2025. I've already guessed my three Jack Black ones. How about Kung Fu Panda? 4. Okay. Emma Stone. I don't know who Emma Stone is. I don't know who Emily Blunt is. School of Rock, Minecraft, Chicken Jockey, Oppenheimer, Edge of Tomorrow. Oh, Edge of Tomorrow. Okay, I gotta go on a tangent. So Edge of Tomorrow, we watched a movie called All You Need Is Kill, which I think came out this year or last year, which is actually the original story slash manga that Edge of Tomorrow was based on. You know, it's a Groundhog Day loop where like the aliens are coming to invade, and an accident happens on the battlefield, and someone gets splattered with blood. And after that point, every time they die, they respawn like that morning. Um, so the the next like 90 or so loops in this time loop, they spend getting better at combat, getting better at dodging, learning how the enemy moves and how to counteract them. So those are the things that these two stories have in common. Um, so after All You Need Is Kill released as a story and a manga, they sold the rights to develop a movie and publish slash distribute the movie to Warner Brothers, and they made Edge of Tomorrow. But then Warner Brothers decided, you know what? This was such a big hit and the story is so powerful. Let's also make an animated movie out of it. Also distributed by Warner Brothers. And it was pretty freaking sick. It's got a different kind of emotional story, and instead of Emily Blunt being the past war hero experiencing the time loop, and then Tom Cruise, now it's two people trapped in the exact same time loop together. So they're actually like they're comrades. They carry their memories forward through each loop, and they have very opposite personalities. One is a coward and one is a loner. But because they're the only ones who remembers, they end up becoming very close, which makes the tragic ending even more tragic. Spell check. Okay. We'll play the daily, but I've got to pause the music for this.
Privet. A noun meaning a Eurasian deciduous shrub, Ligustrum vulgare, of the olive family, with semi-evergreen leaves and small white flowers that is widely used for hedges. Broadly, any of various shrubs of the same genus. The word has an unclear origin. Privet. A noun meaning a Eurasian deciduous shrub.
Okay.
Zygote. A noun meaning sundae. A noun meaning a dish consisting of ice. Simmer. A verb meaning to stew gently below or just dwindled. A verb meaning to become steadily less.
Okay.
Pilaster. A noun meaning an upright pilaster. A noun meaning an upright architectural member that is rectangular in plan and is structurally a pier, but architecturally treated as a column, and that usually projects a third of its width.
Okay, that one was a straight up guess.
Step. A noun meaning one of the vast, usually level and treeless tracts. Cantankerous. A adjective meaning difficult or irritating. Platinum. A noun meaning a precious grayish-white non-corroding ductile. Vehemence. A noun meaning the quality or state of being vehement. Intense. Altazimuth. A
What?
noun meaning a telescope mounted so that it can swing horizontally and vertically.
Oh,
Altazimuth. A
Al
noun meaning a telescope mounted so that it can swing horizontally and vertically. Also, any of several other similarly mounted instruments. Altitude and azimuth both originate from international scientific vocabulary. Altazimuth. A noun meaning a telescope.
oh, that one was also a guess. I learned a new word today, altazimuth.
Cicerone. A noun meaning a guide who conducts sightseers. The word Cicero stems from Italian, specifically
Okay, that one was wrong.
polemic. A noun meaning brigand, catastrophic. A noun meaning a momentous brigands. A noun meaning one who lives by plunder, usually as a member.
Cicerone. Oh, okay. It was just an E. All right, let's get the tunes back on. Food guesser. I like food guesser. Um, Flour, butter, eggs, sugar, milk, yeast, almonds optional, cardamom optional, cinnamon optional. I mean, it's just a cinnamon roll, isn't it? If it's got cardamom and almonds, hmm. I mean, wouldn't that just be the United States? Are almonds found elsewhere? Cold? Very far northeast? How about Russia? Borders Russia. Kringle! 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 Ukraine? What do you mean it's northwest of Ukraine? What borders Ukraine? Surely not Finland. It was okay. Finland, Estonia, Iceland, Sweden, Latvia, Norway, Germany, and Denmark. Okay. Past or yum? I mean, sure, I'll say yum. Ground pork, ground beef, salt, black pepper, cumin, paprika, baking soda optional, garlic, onions optional. Um, this looks Southeast Asian as hell. We got some salt. We got some. Oh, what is that being served with? You know, listen. I'm gonna guess the Philippines. Ice cold. Is it Turkey? Is that close to Turkey? Kebabcha? Kebabcha? Austria? Belarus? Warm? I don't know. Bulgaria, North Macedonia. I was never gonna get that. This looks like what is this? Flour, sugar, salt, yeast, milk, water, unsalted butter, eggs, cinnamon, raisins, icing, and glaze. It's a pastry filled with raisins. The donut is sweetened with a sugar glaze, often enjoyed as a breakfast treat. Could not France. Cold. Canada? It was Canada. It's a duchy. Alright. Not so good. Thrice. According to a QSR magazine story last week, restaurants are scrambling to serve consumers who want protein combined with what other chemical? Combined protein. Sorry, just had to hydrate for a moment there. Let's combine protein with MSG. Mr. Pibb is on its way back, packing 30% more oomph in the form of what stuff whose formula is C8H10N4O2, as it's a polysaccharide of some sort, polyunsaturated fat. Caffeine? It was caffeine. Holy shit, that's the formulation? Question 2. Throne of Blood is based on what play from 350 years earlier? Akira Kurosawa. I've only seen like three of his films. I've seen Seven Samurai. I've seen Yoshinbo. I still need to see Ran at some point. Um, but I have no idea what Throne of Blood is. A play from 350 years earlier. Listen, I just... Romance of the Three Kingdoms. No word on whether it helps the curse, but lots of theaters like to edit Hecate, the Witch Queen, out of what tragedy? Macbeth? That Scottish play? Oh, oftentimes it doesn't feel so glamorous to be me. A pretty typical lyric from what album? Um, I have no clue. Opalite is a name for synthetic opal-looking rocks. 2025 album? There's no way I'm gonna know this. There's no way. The Life of a Showgirl? I don't listen to modern music. All I listen to these days are like backing track, and that's just because I need something for the stream. Abraham's family comes from the region of Aram Naharaim, more commonly known by Massey. No. Abraham's family. Where the hell did they originate? The Greek equivalent? Is it gonna be Macedonia? Tigris and Euphrates are name-checked. Home of what ancient region that was home to Ur and Kish? So Babylon, wasn't that in... it was in Turkey, wasn't it? I actually don't know. Mesopotamia. Okay, fair enough. LC, Smith, and Bros merged with a rival typewriter company. Blueprint. No. Bluesmith. Sun's actual surface is 1/300th as hot as what's surrounding plasma ring that's also a beer brand. Coors Light. Sunspot, solar flare, corona. All right. Fair enough. Artist matchup. Tap on related artists to get you closer to the target artist. To get from Doja Cat to Daft Punk? Alright, this is gonna be a weird one. She the devil, she a bad little bitch, she a rebel. All right, let's go to Ariana Grande to get to Daft Punk. How are we gonna get to Daft Punk from here? It's a hate. Demi Lovato, okay. Zendaya. I don't know. There's absolutely no way we're gonna get this in any like any good time. Let's just keep clicking and see where we end up. Cave Town. All right, we're getting somewhere with Cave Town now. Bo Burnham. Lonely Island. We're going really weird. Bowling for Soup doesn't seem likely. How about Tenacious D? because Jack Black has definitely had some weird frickin' collabs. Rob Zombie, we're getting there. We're getting there. The Offspring. The Offspring, Prodigy. Can we get to Prodigy from Offspring? Soundgarden, Limp Bizkit, Rise Against Papa Roach. No. Soundgarden's a bit too far in the other direction. We'll go Soundgarden anyways. Um, Faith No More, Audioslave, Stone Temple Pilots. We'll go Faith No More. I don't know. We're kind of flailing a little bit here. Beastie Boys. Rage Against the Machine. No, I think we're going in circles now. We're absolutely stuck in shortest path. Kaylee, Uchis, Willow, FKA, Twigs, Bjork, Massive Attack, and Daft Punk. You can also get there via Chemical Brothers. Justice, Gorillas. Gorillas is a good Cave Town to Gorillas. That's a path we could have taken, I suppose. Okay. Disorderly. Sort these street names by how common they are in the United States, starting with the most common. Most common. Park Street. First Street. Washington Street. Maple Street. I think at bottom it's going to be Jackson, followed by Washington. Maple is going to be up there for sure. I'm going to say first, second, and then Maple, and then, no, I'm going to say Park and then Maple Street. Second Street is most common? I guess Main Street would go over first. But we were bang on the rest. Alright, we've only got 4 more Dole games, and then we're going to switch over to Grapple Dog. Scrandle. Okay, so 920 for Bratwurst, or 860 for Carolina Pulled Chicken Nachos. I think because that's a healthy amount of brat, but at the same time, I think like getting some jalapenos and stuff would definitely fill me up a little bit more. Thanks for voting. Oh, that's the bonus round. I guess that's how they actually weight it. No price data on the cheesy chips, but it's in England, so these are both England. Cheesy chips, $3.50. This does not look appetizing in the slightest. At least this cheese is melted, so I'm gonna go with this one. Serve-a-lot sausage with bread slice for $4.90. That doesn't really look like any, but that double cheeseburger also looks like complete ass for $7.50. No way, no way. I would not eat either of these, but I'll take the sausage for sure. Vegan pie and chips. I mean, this looks really good. This also looks really good. It's 10 pounds and this one is 6. Very few people are gonna go for vegan stuff just because they have no taste, but I'm gonna go with the Monster Burger anyways, because that's a lot of protein all in one place. Zos Kenyer, just a few sliced red onions on a bit of toast that's like slightly, no, just go away. It's already too much red onion. Sausage wrap for 7. Chips, peas, and gravy. See, the $2.50 would kind of appeal to me. This could kind of be a meal. I know everyone's gonna go for the sausage wrap though. Oh, they didn't. They went for the chips, peas, and gravy. I guess because of the price. Um, that hot dog doesn't look like very much. And that cheeseburger also doesn't look like very much. What are you doing, England? I guess I'd go with the cheeseburger. Nobody liked this. Steak and fries with peppercorn sauce for 9, or 2 slices of stuffed crust pizza. Now that's a toughie. That's a real toughie because this looks very appetizing. This would also fill me up, but it's like half the price. Okay, well, chips, sausage, and curry sauce in a hollowed cob for 5.50, or a Drayton Belly Buster. Hmm. I mean, this, especially with like the hand here, that to really give you a feel for the size, like this is a great photo. Stadion plot with a pint, 11.55, or hot dog with some mustard. And finally, chicken bites and chips with curry sauce, 6.50, or chicken clubs. Come on, come on. They're not even trying with this one. 10-inch Scranner. Alright, pick 5. Guess the 5 countries that export the most waterproof footwear. Waterproof footwear? Italy. China. China by a landslide. How about India? Oh, not very many. Waterproof footwear. France? Alright, we're so close. Who else would sell waterproof footwear? Not Mexico, surely. We could try Mexico. Ah, I didn't get it. China, Italy, Netherlands, France, and Germany. So we got the 3 big ones. If we'd gotten Netherlands or Germany, then it would have. Yeah. So these guesses were not very good. I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna skip that. Okay. So that'll do it for the dolls. We can look at the master list real quick and see if there's anything here that appeals to us. Catfishing. What's this? Oh, yeah. Okay, we can try this. Pearl Harbor. Biorobotics and fiction. Characters created by James Cameron. Is this Blade Runner? Film characters introduced in 1984. Terminator. Whoops. Close enough. Not close enough, no. 1977, Establishments of California. IPOs. Computers. NASDAQ. ERP. Different kind of ERP, guys. Don't get too excited. This is not IBM, I don't think. Larry Ellison. Defense companies. Lockheed Martin? Oracle. Okay. Yeah, I probably could have gotten Oracle. 20th Century Fox Films. 1979 science fiction, horror films, British monster movies. Ridley Scott, Alien. This is Alien. 20th Century Lutherans. Best Supporting Actress BAFTA Award winners. Swedish Lutherans. Rossellini family. 1915 to 1982. Women autobiographers. I don't think there's any way I'm going to get that. Ingrid Bergman? I've never heard of her. 20th century, 1882, 1910s in Irish music, satirical poets, trope theorists. Irish expatriates, eye patch wearer, deaths from ulcers, Irish male novelists. Uh, this sucks because I don't really know anyone from Ireland, I'm sorry. James Joyce, yeah, I would never have gotten that. Characters created by Jack Kirby, characters created by Stan Lee, characters introduced in 1966, fictional king, fictional tribal chief. Aquaman, Wakandan, this is Black Panther. Fictional American lawyers, this is Atticus Finch. Adoptee characters in television, bisexual women, 1994. Identical twins, guitarists. Fictional female guitarist, bisexual twins. Friends. I'm sorry, but I don't know any of the Friends characters. Phoebe, okay. People of Lebanese descent, 1940. Telecommunications, New York Times people. Samsung. I don't know. Carlos Slim, never heard of him. Alright, what else do we got? Airport Gether. Ace Attorney Doll. Owlball, Pikadoku. Pokedoll, Pokedoll.net, Pokedoku, Pokegrid, Pokerating. Soulsborne Doll. Street Fighter Doll. Words for days. Math logic. Okay, we did all of the foods, and we don't care about sports. We did cost total, there's angle, color. Lightchess.org daily puzzle. Really bad chess. Echo chess. What else we got? Spot the difference. Dixie. Geography. I'm unfortunately quite terrible at geography. Science and nature. Wildlife Sudoku. Okay, you've got my interest. A bird with H in it. Nuthatch. Holy cow! How is this so hard? Whooping. No. A bird with H in it. Heron. Give me a heron. Bird with long legs. How about an ostrich? Diurnal bird. That's like almost all of them. How about a finch? A vertebrate with H. Hamster. Vertebrate with long legs. Giraffe. Diurnal. That's again like all of them. Can fly with H. I mean, again, we've got like hawk, long legs, and can fly. How about secretary bird? Oh, you don't have secretary bird? Come on. long legs, and can fly. Not an emu. Damn, Secretary Bird was like gonna be my guess. Chicken. Not really. Diurnal and can fly. Osprey. Albatross. No, they didn't like that one. Rare. Flamingo and stork. Yeah, I would have gotten Secretary Bird for sure. Chemdal, Fishdal. Okay, well that was fun. Let's finish that out, and let's switch over to Grapple Dog. All right, let's do this. So we have done 1 out of 4 worlds. And we're gonna hop over to Sunny Shores. And let's play 2-1. All right, let's do this. Hello. Welcome to Sunny Shores, tropical paradise of the Partash Islands. Are you here for our singles package, our couples package, or our family package? No, I'm here to save the world from evil robot. Wow, I didn't know we offered that package. Please, make yourself at home. Knock down a coconut with your grapple. Okay. Could have sworn there was something over there, but I guess not. Ah, this is the life, Pablo. Sand at my feet, sea breeze in my feathers. I could see myself retiring here one day. It would be the perfect place to finish my book. Yeah, it's great here. So much water to swim in. Pablo, we live on a boat. You can go swimming whenever you like. Wow, I never thought of that. Thanks, Professor. Don't mention it. Okay, I can't dash into them. I feel like that's gonna go. Whoop! Nope. There's a secret gemstone there. Whoop! Gemstone. Okay, that's 2 out of 5. Whoop! Dodge. But surely I've missed some peaches, some pineapples to the left here. Yeah, a pile of them. Not sure how I'm supposed to interact with that, actually. I guess just like that will do. So really, I mean, but there's a thing up there I want to get to. Yeah, there's like I see stuff, but I don't know how to get there. Maybe I have to loop around. Yeah, see that's a one-way trip. There has got to be a path that I'm just not seeing. Like that. I just had to be brave. Wow. Yeah, all of the gemstones. Bong. Aw, almost perfect. Alright, we got bonus. Bonus stage. Hey Pablo, how's saving the world going? Well, I caught up with Null and got a cosmic gadget. I had to fight a robot dinosaur. You had to fight what? A robot dinosaur. It was really huge and it smashed everything. I had to run away really fast. I almost died. You should have seen it. It was really cool. Pablo, I know you're saving the world and I super appreciate it. But be careful, okay? I care about you, you know? Anyway, I have to get back to doing important things now. Okay, bye. Okay, bye, Tony. If I see any more dinosaurs, I'll let you know. We got the romantic subplot going. Bonus level. Bonus level. Whoops. That didn't work out so well. That was better. Woohoo! Crab Coast. Got crabs. I want to get into it. You look like a tourist, so let me give you some advice. Do not slam the ground next to us crabs. Why? Will it hurt you? No, but it will flip us over and expose our bouncy underbelly. It's annoying when you got somewhere to be. No! I'm not gonna let that slide. I want to get into it. This music doesn't have a right to be this funky. You're a tourist, right? Come to see our famous statue of the great inventor? Nope. Honestly, this is the first I've heard of it. What? This statue's too good for you? They got better statues where you're from? Get out of my sight, you snob. What? Ba 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 da ba. I want to get into it. There we go. Oh. No! I don't know how many goodies I left behind doing that. Ah, I definitely missed one gem. Bong! All right. I only missed 4 pineapples and 1 gemstone. Bonus level. Race to the finish. Whoop. Yeah. Woohoo! Sunshine Harbor. I want to get into it. Oh, who's this scraggly looking guy? This beach bum. There seem to be a lot more robots around here lately. You haven't heard about Null? No. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Really? He's trying to destroy the world, and I have to stop him. Oh man, that sounds really stressful. I feel like I need a lie down just hearing about it. Need to lie down, man. That news is total bummer. Gemstone. Oh, but I've already missed one. All right, I'm starting to stage over. I cannot wait to watch the speedruns for this game. Well, it might be that it's just straight up not possible to get that second gem first time around. There we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Yep. Ouch. Oh no, did I block myself? I did, didn't I? No, I'm sure I can get back down there. Oh, it just required me losing all my peaches. Oops. There we go. And there we go, a perfect stage. Yeah. Pet. Pet. Wet dog smell? What the dog doing? I want to get into it. Welcome to the underwater caves. Would you like the guided tour? No, I'm good. I'm kind of in a hurry. Just point me to the exit so I can get out of here. To get out, you gotta slam the ground, flip me over, then bounce your way out. Hey, Tony, what are you studying now? Oh, hey, Pablo. I'm analyzing the physical properties of these floating water spheres. From my research, it seems you have to time your boost to jump out of them. Although, according to all known laws of physics, they don't make any sense whatsoever. Don't stress about stuff so much. I'm just gonna go swim in it. But I have to understand how it works. That may have been a mistake. Oh, hi, Hope. How's it going? I am not a mushy tush right now. Check back in a few minutes. But I played some Wordle games before starting up Grapple Dog, and this game's a lot of fun. It's a action platformer with Grapple Dog action. I love it. I love it when they say "not yet," keyword yet. Wonk. No, 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 no! Ah, damn it. Oh, thank you. I honestly put a lot of time into it. I think I recognize you from when I was playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure, at which time I only had my Marcy badge on. But I put like something like 60 hours into this, and I'm very happy with it. Okay, I already hit that, so I just have to go up here. I do have a Discord server. Just type bang Discord and Nightbot will send over the link to you. Exclamation mark. Sorry. I like to say bang for short. Because that's essentially what it is. It's a big bang. Whoa! Holy shit. I got a lot of speed off of that. Swoop. Swoop. Can't help the feeling that I'm missing stuff, but it seems to be fine. Oh no! And up we go. Let's try going back down here. Alright, nothing up there. Anything down here before we proceed? Doesn't look like it. Ah, no! I'd rather not unless you know me better. But you're absolutely free to interact here, and you're free to interact on the Discord. Yeah. I want to get into it. Bum, 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 bum. No, I keep doing that. I'm down to my last paw digit. My favorite brand of what? Of camp? Um, oh, can I get out of here? No. Damn it. So I used to really like crinkles, but unfortunately the plastic shell like falls apart too easily in my opinion. So right now my favorite is the straight ups. They're quite bulky. They're quite sturdy for especially for the price point. Um, and I sort of like the plain design of it. But I got some Kiddo Premiums recently. I haven't cracked them open just yet. Um, and I also like the Tykables unicorns. They're very cute. Little Paws are also very adorable. And can't go wrong with a ABU Crinkles. Oh, sorry, Peekaboo. That's what I meant to say. The Peekaboo. Everybody has a preference for their favorite animal, but I like that they have the oops all huskies. Is like between that and the raccoons are my favorite. I had someone come over recently. It was like a local baby fur, um, and he was wearing the Super Pixel Pals, um, and he had apparently ordered like 2 cases, like all in one go, despite not having a whole lot of money and being like $5,000 in debt, which like weird decisions, man. I do sort of wish that people would like take better care of themselves. Like you don't need to get the most expensive premium diaper, like you know, just because. Oh no, that was it. Yeah, you would think diapers are low on the list of necessities, unless you actually, like, medically need them. But still. Whoop. Zoop. Up we go. Ah! And again, I'm down to my last bit of health just because I'm moving too fast. Oh my god, don't do this to me. Holy cow. Now I gotta start all that all over again. But yeah, I can't wait to watch the speed run for this game because I know they're gonna go absolutely crazy with the tactics. The rooting, the movement tech. Oh, come on. Just get me out of here. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Coconuts. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. You know, this is kind of reminding me of Echo Defender of the Future. It's a dolphin simulation game, and one of the levels has you. One of the levels is called Hanging Water, and it has these long floating water tubes. And if you exit the tube in the wrong direction, then you'll fall to your death. And it's like, oh no! Yeah, perfect. Pet. Pet. Bonus stage. Bonus stage, bonus stage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like jump from above to get those. I got 46 seconds left. Bonk. Woo woo. Boom, boom, boom. Shifting seashore. So, as I said, I think I recognize you from before this iteration of the stream, but I now have a 3 times weekly schedule. Mondays, I'm playing Factorio, and this is actually my third time of trying to beat Factorio Space Age, because it's quite an ambitious expansion, and my base designs ended up getting too unwieldy. But my strategy now is I'm only playing for 2 hours a week, and that that helps control the mania a little bit. I now can I can spend a lot of time planning my next steps and not like burning myself out too much. So I I'm looking for a big yellow bell. Oh yeah, we totally got one of those. You gotta take a right, keep going right, take another right, past the spikes, keep going right, and then you'll find it no problem, dude. Thanks, now I know where I'm going. Alright, well that guy was helpful. Um, but anyways, I've just crash landed on Vulcanus and set up a healthy amount of production. That's where my evil volcano lair is going to be. And on Tuesdays, I play one of the mainline Sonic games. Right now, I'm playing Sonic Forces. Oh, that was a sick rebound. I'd played Shadow the Hedgehog before, and then Sonic 2006. So if I manage to beat Sonic Forces and play the Shadow episode, then I'll have played all of the games that Shadow is in and have experienced his main story, which means I can then finally play Shadow Generations, which I've been holding off on until I like really immerse myself in Shadow's story. But it's gonna happen someday. Ah. No, come on. Just get me in there. There we go. That should not have been that hard. And then on Thursday, I just do variety stream. So today I did a bunch of Wordle games, Wordle type games. Some of them were fun, some of them aren't really up my alley. And if I feel like streaming on the weekends, they are unscheduled. I am currently playing through Hollow Knight Silksong. I've made it to Act 3. And beaten one of the like one of the 3 like extra bosses needed to beat Act 3. So making progress on that. And I think I'll play some more this weekend. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let's hit the checkpoints. I can definitely make this. There we go. More movement tech required. Oh no! I've been crushed. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Oh my god. I'm getting really lucky with these grapples. Yeah, that's all of the gems. I just need to get these last two. Yeah, and that's another perfect stage. Pet. Aha! Bonus stage. Defeat all the enemies. Nice. That was fun. Woohoo! Alright, we've got more than 40 gems. 2B, tank. Tank, tank, tank. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Ba-da, 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 boom. I want to get into it. I think my only complaint about this game, like, the music is absolutely banging, but I would like a little more variety. Hey, little dude, watch out. I just saw a scary robot man fly through here. That must be Null. I've got to chase after him. I'd stay far away from that guy if I were you. Why don't you just hang out here with me? I was gonna have a big nap. Yeah, man. Did you know that greens are really good for you? Oh, my mom always said, say no to drugs. What? Off we go. I want to get into it. That was a boneheaded move. And so was that. Oh, thank you for the raid, Cuddlepup. What? I am just playing some Grapple Dog. I am on the last stage of World 2. This game is a lot of fun. Earlier I played some dumb, like, Scrandle, Wordle type games. Over on Guess the Game, they have, like, identify all 25 Legend of Zelda box arts from, like, a blurry photo. It was surprisingly challenging. Yeah, last gemstone. Now I've just got to make it to the next checkpoint without getting hit. Dang it. Alright, good. Blast off! Stop right there!
Oh, you again. This was cute at first, but I'm losing my patience.
No, don't you know the gadgets will damage the thingy? They'll destroy the world!
I'm counting on it. Don't worry though, they'll only destroy your world. My world's gonna be fine.
What? Your world? What are you talking about?
My world, where I'm from, where I'm going. So long, silly doggy. Try not to survive this time.
I'm counting on surviving, and I'm gonna stop you! Okay, that thing cannot be damaged just yet. Bonk. Ah! Ah! This is not going very well. These projectiles arc downward with gravity. He almost shot a laser at me. What the heck? Also, congratulations, Pocket Wolf, on your 5-stream streak. Ah! No! 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 Why do I keep missing? Thing is, I'm just moving too fast. Taking too many risks. Being too fancy. On the other hand, if you can't be fancy in a game like this, then what's the point? Yeah! You better get serious, Null! I'm about to eat your lunch! Get wrecked, idiot! Woohoo! I got the cosmic light bulb! Pet. Pet. Ember Isles. I like that there's not even like a cutscene before you go to the next area. So you can just play this arcade style if you want. But anyways, we're going to go into the ship and check in on people. Looking good. And then we'll find someone to raid out to. You could see all sorts of cool stuff underwater. Some of these books are super old. Not as old as Null, though.
This artifact is the cosmic bulb. It radiates a powerful aura of light.
A bulb? Like a plant bulb? Can we put it in the ground and grow a light plant?
I would have to study further to know for sure. But I'm gonna say it's unlikely.
Hey, Tony! What are you up to?
Oh, well, I'm building something really cool at the moment. It's kind of a secret project.
Ooh, a secret project. How'd you get so good at fixing stuff anyway?
Back home, I helped run a boat repair shop with my mom and my siblings.
That sounds really cool. How'd you end up here then?
The professor came into the shop one day and offered me a job as her mechanic. I've been here ever since. I wanted to go and do scientific research in the field. There are only so many kinds of boat, you know. Besides, my family are still there to take care of the shop while I'm away. You should come with me the next time I'm home for a visit. I'm sure Mom would love to meet you.
Of course. We should stop off just as soon as the world isn't ending. Yeah. I'm gonna snoop in on the professor's stuff. But he's just got a bunch of boring books. Some of them even have pictures in. Honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe. All right. Well, thank you for joining me, guys. This was a lot of fun. After a very stressful day and a very stressful week, I'm very happy I was able to come back and play some dolls and play some Grapple Dog because this game always puts me in a good mood. Let's see who we have to raid out to. Not streaming tomorrow, but I am going to be streaming on schedule for the rest of the week, or rather next week. And I think I will play some Silk Song. Actually, I misspoke. I might play some Silk Song tomorrow. So we will see. Looks like I'm the only team member that's online right now. So I'm gonna kick you guys over to British Red Fox. She is playing Baldur's Gate 3, and she is a UK baby fur just like me. So, as always, thank you for joining me. I will see you next time.